Welcome back to my channel. This is in continuation to last video. Moving on to chapter 6 and it is Awe. Page number 141. Oprah says, "My entire life is a miracle and so is yours. That I know for sure. No matter how you came to be, whether you were wanted or an accident, as I was labeled for many years. Your being here to read these words is awesome. I say this not knowing the details of your life. What I do know is that every person carries her own story of hope and sorrow, victory and loss, redemption, joy and light. Everyone has had her share of life lessons. How well you learn from them is up to you. When you choose to see the world as a classroom, you understand that all experiences are here to teach you something about yourself and that your life journey is about becoming more of who you are. Another miracle we all get to share in the journey. The hardest experiences are often the ones that teach us the most. Whenever trouble comes my way, I try to ask myself, what is this really about? And what am I supposed to learn from it? Only when I perceive what the real lesson is can I make the best decision and grow from the experience. After everything that has happened to me in all the years on this earth, what I am most proud of it is that I remain open to evolving. I know that every physical encounter has a metaphysical meaning and I am open to seeing it all. Page number 148. Oprah says, "Remember the internet rumors about the year 2012? For those of you not familiar with the prophecies of global change, suffice it to say that some people predicted a cataclysmic collapse of human civilization, while others foresaw a time of spiritual transformation. Of course, no one can predict the future, but one thing I do know for sure is the power of intention, and my intention is to approach every year as one of great promise. No doomsday for me. I hope to do my part within myself, within the word, to bring about a shift that lets us live more authentically, more lovingly, more intuitively, more creatively, and more collaboratively. That's my idea of spiritual evolution, of a spiritual revolution. I choose to see 2012 as a dawning of a new year of alignment because with alignment comes enlightenment. When you are aligned with your heart's desire, when you are in sync with who you are meant to be and how you are supposed to contribute to our magnificent earth, you feel a shift in perception. You start to notice moments of what some people call serendipity, but I like to call marvelisms because when I am doing everything I am meant to do to keep my mind, body, and spirit whole, I constantly marvel at how other experiences fall into place. It's as though that beautiful line in Paulo Coelho novel The Alchemist comes true. When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. My goal to stay open to all the universe has to offer every year, every day. In short, this chapter is connected to the spiritual elements of Oprah's life. Like joy, there are many opportunities to see and experience awe all around us every day if we merely stop, pay attention, and find the stillness necessary to recognize it. Oprah encourages readers to recognize everyday miracles and believes that it is a gift to be alive. Spirituality can be simple as living in the present moment or making the effort to do something good for someone else. Moving on to chapter 7, which is clarity, page number 171. Oprah says, "Here is a confession. I have a fear of flying over the ocean. Though anytime I get on the plane, it's a flight of faith, a belief in something greater than myself. Aeronautics, God flying over the ocean is particularly disconcerting. But when I have to cross continents, I just do it because I want to be bigger than my fear. I bought a home on Hawaiian mountain because it was what I imagined paradise to be, knowing that every time I had to cross the Pacific to get there, I would challenge my fear. The day after Christmas, a few years ago, my plane had been airborne long enough for us to pull out Scrabble and start thinking about lunch. Urania, my friend Bob's granny's wife, had bought leftover from Christmas dinner. No more mashed potato for me, I said. I'll just have turkey, dark meat, preferably, and green beans. Our flight attendant Karen leaned over the table. I thought she was going to say there is no dark meat left. But instead she said calmly, there is a slight crack in the windshield. We are going to have to turn around. The captain wants you to strap yourself in and be ready for oxygen mask. Oxygen mask? What will happen to my dogs? They were lounging nearby. They'll be fine, Karen said. We are going to drop to 10,000 feet now. I could feel my heart pounding and my voice rising, though I was trying to mirror her calmness. My mind was speeding. Oxygen danger, oxygen danger. I can't swim. Oh my dear God. I didn't speak, but Karen later said my eyes were as big as plums. Stedman, steady as a boulder, took my hand, looked me in the eyes, and said, you're going to be fine. God didn't bring you this far to leave you. Remember that. The crack had spread and shattered the entire left side of windshield. We could see it from our seats. Whoosh thump, whoosh thump. I know all the familiar sounds on that aircraft, and this was something different. I don't like hearing something different at 40,000 feet. I asked, what is that noise, Karen? We are depressurizing the cabin, lowering altitude quickly, and that sound is the oxygen pump. The pilots are on oxygen just in case. I didn't ask just in case what, because we all knew the answer, just in case that windshield blew. The pilots, Terry and Denny, turned the plane around and I watched the clock 27 minutes to landing. I thought, what if I had listened to my inner voice and not flown today? Several times that morning I had wanted to cancel. I was feeling off balance, rushed. I had called Bob Graney and said I may not go today. Why, he said, not feeling it. What do you think? I think you should consult that trusted inner voice of yours. I had taken the bath, since the tub is where I do my best thinking, and got out ready to call the pilots and postpone the trip. And then I didn't. I overrode that feeling. If I had not, would the windshield still have cracked? No doubt. But would we have been over the ocean with no place to land? I looked at the clock again, 26 minutes and 12 seconds until landing. I was going to lose my mind watching that clock, so I started to read. Soon I felt a resolved calm. We'll all be right, no matter the outcome. The whoosh thump became the source of comfort. Oxygen life, oxygen life. We landed safely, of course. The windshield was replaced, and the day after, the pilot said we can fly anytime you are ready. Did I dare fly over the ocean again so soon? What was the lesson for me? Did I get it? I know for sure that whenever your inner GPS is off kilter, trouble awaits. Your instincts are your compass. I got it, I get it, I know it for sure. Up in the air, I relearned the importance of tuning out distraction and tuning in to myself. Years of becoming focused taught me a powerful lesson about letting go of the outside pressures and distractions and instead tuning into my gut, that inkling that says, hold on, something is not right here. Please pause and make an adjustment. For me, doubt often means don't. Don't move, don't answer, don't rush forward. When I am mired in uncertainty about what the next step should be, when I am asked to do something for which I feel little enthusiasm, that's my sign to just stop, to get still until my instincts give me the go ahead. So, in this chapter, Oprah writes about how getting clear about her intentions in life has helped to clarify the direction she wants to take. It is also important to find clarity about who you are as a person. Moving on to 8th and last chapter, which is Power, page number 214. Oprah says, years ago on my show, a young mother shared her frustration with getting her son to go to the bed. Her son was 3 years old and ruling the house. He wanted to sleep in her bed. He refused even to lie down in his own bed. And the more the mother insisted, the more the child resisted, yelling and screaming until he literally dropped from exhaustion. We showed a tape of the two of them battling it out. When our expert Dr. Stanley Turkey finished watching, he said something that had made the hairs on his arm stand up. Nothing happens until you decide. The reason this 3-year-old boy did not sleep in his own bed was that his mother had not decided it would happen. When she did, the child would go to his bed. He might cry and scream and rant until he fell asleep, but he would eventually realize that his mother had made up her mind. Well, I know Dr. Tureki was speaking about a 3-year-old, but I also knew for sure that this brilliant piece of advice applied to many other aspects of life. Relationships, career moves, weight issues, everything depends on your decisions. When you do not know what to do, my best advice is to do nothing until clarity comes. Getting still, being able to hear your own voice and not the voices of the world quickens clarity. Once you decide what you want, make a commitment to that decision. The takeaway from this chapter is power is about having the freedom to choose. Oprah encourages readers not to waste this power but to use it. Also, she encourages readers to be the change they want to see and to do well and be well with everyone you encounter in your life.